Fiddler on the Roof. Now, it sounds pretty crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof. Trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune, not breaking his neck. And how do we keep our balance? Well, that I can tell you in one word. Tradition! We have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, even how we wear our clothes. Because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers. Master of the house, to have the final word at home. The papas, tradition. The papas, tradition.
You must find a way to make a proper home. Who must raise a family and run the home? So Papa is free to read the holy book.
The mamas, tradition. The mamas, tradition. The sons, tradition. The sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix? Preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks. The daughters,
Tradition. The daughters, tradition.
His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and many others. We don't bother them, and they don't bother us. Among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. But of course, there was the time where he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule. But that's all behind us now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony and...
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse.
I thought it was a
Without our traditions, well, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
By the stove. Where's Hoppa? It's almost Sabbath.
She's in the barn.
Sprinza, bring me more potatoes. Oh, Hoppa, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
We're reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Dennis coming. Maybe she's finally found a match for you, Sayo.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Mama, can we get out and play?
Go.
But Mama, the man had the fine. The last one was so old, and he had no hair.
You want hair? Marry a monkey. Golda, where are your daughters? Such diamonds, such jewels. I'll find each one with a match. But you shouldn't be so picky. He's the worst husband, God forbid. He's better than no husband at all. God forbid.
Good evening, is Ida in the house?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does poor little Taylor Model want to do with your recital? They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play, they're children. From such children come other children. You said you had news. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. At the whole town, he's got his eye on your recital. Such a match for my recital, but Tevye wants to learn again. Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it for himself. If he doesn't like Laser, Laser will win him over. He's a good man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. And you don't have to think he's well, because he gives me great satisfaction in making other people happy. So, goodbye, Golda. You're welcome.
What did you want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish the floor.
I wonder if Beatrice found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Sayo, you're the oldest. Yenta has to make a match for you before she can make one for me. And me.
Oh, Yenta, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
rabbi have your eyes on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, there's only one rabbi. If he only has one son, why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family, and so whatever Yenta brings, you'll take.
Whatever.
Whatever. Old, fat, mean, bald, drunk.
Stop! Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, say that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Dear God, you have to make my horse lose a shoe now, today, just before the Sabbath. It's enough you pick on me, blessing with $5 and a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? I know. It's no great shame to be poor, and it's no honor either. But it'd have been so terrible if I had had but a small fortune.
If I were a rich man, I'll live long like baby one. I wouldn't have to work hard. discuss their holy books with the learned mass and hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were rich, all day long I'd really, really go. But if I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work. Yeah, Lord, who gave the lion and the lamb? You decreed I should be what I am. Would it have ruined some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man.
Good Sabbath, sir.
Sabbath,
Perchik.
Perchik. And I knew come out here. As Abraham once said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
You must forgive me. As King David once said, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue who talked a lot. Where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
So what's the news of the outside world?
Terrible.
Not terrible.
In a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
Here, have a piece.
Thank you, but I have no money.
It is a blessing for me to give. It's no crime to be poor.
The rich are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
Well, that sounds nice. If they would agree, then I would agree. Until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons. Do you have any children?
5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls are 2. Girls are people.
Ah, radical.
I'd be willing